I hit start, so...
Did you hit start? But it's actually starting, though.
Fight the
It says
niggas!
your event is starting.
It says it's starting soon.
Bro, fight the niggas!
Alright, it's live. It says
Is
it's
it live? I don't want to. I don't want to be the host, and then it's not live yet.
We're live.
Okay, we're good. Ready? Are we ready? We're all ready. We're prepared. We're mentally prepared for this, right? Right? Okay.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if we're live.
We are
no,
live.
It's showing us live. It's showing.
Oh, okay. All
right. Welcome, guys and girls, back to another Otaku A-Team live podcast. I am joined again by my awesome co-hosts, Habit.
Yo.
Memory.
What's that?
Jester.
Hello.
And Professor Anime. Oh, shit. Everyone's rearing to go. So, today, we have a few questions or topics we're going to go over. As always, though, you could feel free to put it in the comments. You know, say what you want us to talk about. We could do a few of those. What we're going to talk about is what is one cliche about anime you hate. We might actually do more than just one each.
Yeah, we're probably just going to talk about cliches in general.
Yeah, exactly. And also, we are going to talk about overpowered characters. Do we love or hate them? And, you know, the third one, we're not too sure yet if we're going to do, but we'll say if we do it, we'll say it then. But for now, we have those two.
Fits in with the cliche, probably, so.
Yeah, so, you know, we might not actually have that by itself. But anyways, without further ado, let's first talk about what is the one cliche, or at least one of many cliches, that you cannot stand in anime. And I think I'm going to say, right off the bat, because I want to start this off, I hate the accidental, oh my God, I tripped and fell. Oh, landed in girl's boobs. Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh, slap to the face. I hate that shit to a freaking T. It pisses me off every single freaking time.
Defying gravity.
You do that shit in real life. See what happens if you go do that in real life. See what happens. I guarantee you, it is not going to end with you guys and girls being like,
you'll end up in jail.
Exactly.
If you're 18 or older.
Do you remember Musaga No Phantom World? They tried to do that cliche, but then they're like, nope, and then they ended up...
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And she like flipped over him. Yeah. And he ended up with his face in her panties anyway. So they like went around the cliche and like it wasn't cliche.
They went around and did another cliche though, technically.
Yeah. Really, but I mean I don't think anybody was expecting that to happen.
No one was, no.
I think 100's the best anime in the world.
Oh, don't, dude, no.
No.
Yo, the episode of 100 that I dropped it. I actually picked 100 back up. I'm watching it on the side, but the third episode, Hayato, he's on one side of the room by the window. The freaking Claire girl walks through the door, and he literally, like, the Amelia girl, he freaking trips over like nothing, and he just, like, zooms across the room, like, somehow. Like, he ends up, like, he trips so far. He's like, yeah, he's at the window, and he's like, oh, shit, titties. Literally, dude, he just trips across the whole freaking room, and I'm just like, what? How do you trip that far? Like, there is no way in hell.
That's what harems do.
Yep, harems. Oh, hey, listen, you're my childhood friend. We can't be lovers. No, it's not going to work that way. But it's the childhood friend. We're supposed to be lovers. No, isn't that? Listen, I have never, ever assumed right away that just because you have a childhood friend, that's ever going to be a romance. I know a lot of girls from when I was younger, and guess what? There's nothing romantic about us. I'll tell you that right now. So, yeah.
You just haven't made that move.
What, dude? You fell on her boobs?
No, because that would have probably been very bad. I guarantee you.
No, you probably would have closed right there.
Nah, man. I don't think that's how it would have worked.
What about the cliche where everybody has to have a beach or hot spring episode?
You know,
it has to be one of them.
I agree with that. Like, do everyone always get the chance to go to vacations like that at a hot spring? Like, oh, hey, let's just go to a hot spring, everyone. Yeah, hot spring. Yeah, beach.
I'd say one or two. Or I'd say one or two like hot spring bath episodes are fine in the series. Like, yeah, but, I mean, as long as it's not like a whole episode. Like, yeah, I could get like maybe half an episode or something. But like, there's always like in most series, I'd say like a time to like settle down, calm down, relax.
Right.
I think there's.
What about the beach scene in Another Man?
Of course.
Oh my god. Oh.
Of course, there's other ways to relax and calm down, but they gotta sell something.
Yeah.
Was that another cliche?
I think there's a time and a place for that, though. Like, with the 12-episode series, it's very hard to lose one episode because you want to put in a beach scene.
Yeah.
I remember Hyoka. Have you guys watched Hyoka?
No.
No.
No? Okay, well, I remember, it's basically kind of like going around trying to deduct everything, like these certain events that are going around in his school and whatnot. But, the 12 episodes were really good. I liked them. They were kind of a laid-back series and whatnot, and it took itself pretty seriously. And then there's an OVA that comes out with a Hot Spring episode. I thought that was pretty all right because it didn't, really
it's not related to the story.
Yeah, it's not really, that big part of the story. It doesn't need to be into the 12 episodes. It's just standalone thing.
That's usually how a lot of OVAs are.
Can I just say who wrote that? Blade always gets hit in the friend zone.
I don't know.
That's habit.
Dude, that's hurtful, bro. Holy shit.
Who's streaming this?
It's so true. It's so true. It hurts.
Oh, so you want your childhood friend?
What? No, I really don't.
I'm just joking.
No, but that
Jester,
hurts.
what are your
reality hurts?
So wait, yours is
everything in harems, mate. Like, there's nothing else, is there, mate?
So no, Blades is the defying gravity, landing on girls.
Yeah, I hate that.
Convenient, situations.
Yeah.
So for the fan service, it's just for the fan service.
So wait, who's next?
Just everything that's been said.
Blades.
Anything in a harem is just no.
Okay,
no.
Then.
That's all I gotta say.
I mean, that's the obvious one, but
yeah.
I mean, if I had to give one, I'd probably say like the Nope. In particular, a dad, like with parents, like them always being gone. More so with dads, but like most main characters don't have a dad.
Look at I can't actually pronounce that stupid name. The one you can't believe this. Yeah, Netoge. Yeah. Netoge has the mom who was just revealed in one of the episodes. And where's the dad?
So identical, by the way.
Well, where's the but where's the dad in that though? It's like
the dad's missing. Or they pull my mom and dad are out of town. You're telling me your mom and dad are out of town for 12
all the time. They always work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And they'll say stuff like at the beginning of a series like, "Oh, my parents are going to be gone for a week or so." And you're telling me like by the end of a series, only a week or so has passed.
You can come in my house if you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Listen, when I was younger, I could not have anyone in my house and my parents weren't around. That was like, unless my parents knew them like strongly, they had to know everything about them. But if I would have did that, I would have been, I would have got so much trouble. Yeah, these people have the opposite sex at their house. Like, oh, hey, what's up? Listen, this is awkward. Random fall into the boobs. Oh. Because you know what's going to happen. You know what happens.
That's why Issei has some awesome ass parents.
Hey, well, Issei's parents, yeah, because I think they just, they're weird.
What about the
or the parents of Kiss X Sis, which is even worse.
Oh, God.
What about the typical MC shonen who really likes to eat a lot? What about that?
Like Goku?
Like Goku.
Luffy.
I don't know if Ichigo does it really.
Ichigo doesn't actually. Ichigo does not eat like crazy, which is weird.
Dude, Deku doesn't eat a lot.
I'm trying to think of who actually eats a lot. Now I'm trying to think in general. I know there's a lot.
What about Edward Elric? He doesn't eat a lot. Or yeah, he does actually, doesn't he? I don't even remember.
He eats a lot, but he doesn't eat milk or drink milk. Excuse me.
Okay.
Or maybe the cliche where in every single opening, everyone is running Everyone is running.
Even in Super Lovers.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
I say that every time. Every time we live react to that series, I'm like, oh look, he's running. He's running somewhere.
Kisniver, the girl's running in that one scene. Like everyone else is just moving around. She just starts running in a
There's
circle.
always someone running. There's someone running in every single anime opening.
It's so true, actually. I think of it. Wow. I never thought about that until now, I'll be honest with you. Oh, shit.
What would you say is a cliche you like?
A cliche that I like.
Uh,
Let me think about that really quick.
I don't know. It's just me, but I think like the nosebleeds are funny.
I thought that was funny when
Yeah.
it first introduced anime, but now
Those are kind of funny.
years
Yeah.
later, it's kind of really weird to always see that. Have you actually ever been sexually aroused enough to actually get a nosebleed in real life? Because I don't think that's ever happened to me.
It's called an exaggeration.
Because I remember seeing a character like nosebleed for the first time with Master Roshi.
Oh yeah.
I would just die laughing, dude.
Oh boy.
But I don't know. You don't really. I mean, you see it like kind of.
It depends on the series, really.
Yeah, it does. But like, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I'd probably say it's one that I'm like, I don't really care about. I don't want to say I like it, but I mean, I don't mind it.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't mind I don't mind when they have like the hidden items in their room. Like they have some girl over. It's like, oh no, I hope she doesn't find my secret collection behind the shelf that I've hid for my whole life. Because I actually think that's kind of funny because I've never had a secret collection of anything in my room. So I always thought that'd be kind of interesting to have like to be worried that much about someone going in there and going, oh my god, I hope they don't find it. It's behind the third bookshelf.
I think a cliche that ends up like hurting the anime itself is when like there's a typical main character who is like so OP that nobody can stop him.
Honestly, I don't mind. I like the overpowered characters, honestly.
There's
I think it
time and a
depends.
place for them. I mean, if they're
Yeah.
just overpowered for no reason.
Well,
that's
yeah,
kinda
that I mean,
dumb.
some anime. You know, I'm talking about that. Yeah, I mean, if you have a good reason for why they're so strong, then okay. But at least pose a challenge to someone.
I mean, an
Like
example.
Saitama has a good reason to be
No,
overpowered.
shut up.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
No,
he
he really
does, dude. Dude, what do you mean? He worked out.
You
He
can't
worked
take
out for like
seriously.
Dude,
he worked out for like 3 years straight, dude. He lost his hair and shit. What do you mean?
Does that mean if you go and work out 3 years, you're
Dude.
going to get to punch everyone?
The thing is, we'll never know. Because I don't think anybody will do that same routine day after day after day for however many years he did
I
it.
don't think anyone can in general, except anime.
All right, I'm doing it.
Oh boy,
Starting
you heard it
tomorrow.
there, folks. 100 likes and guess
No,
what?
but Saitama, I don't mind Saitama being overpowered.
No, I've
because
never had an issue with
he's
No,
that.
I
freaking-
don't,
he's-
'cause
He's
it's
an
meant
he's
to
an
be that way.
entertaining he's an entertaining character.
You know what? Can I just say like one thing about One Piece or not One Piece? I said One Piece. One Punch Man. Excuse me. One Punch Man. The one thing that always I never understood about it is that people hate it, and I always ask them the same question: like, what did you grow up with in your childhood? Because I think the most people who really like it a lot are people that grew up with the action heroes and the kind of Power Rangers type things in the past. Because that show harkens back to giant fights like in Power Rangers. Like if anyone actually remembers Power Rangers here,
Yeah,
does anyone do?
I do.
You remember how?
I
you
I
remember
actually
how
have
they
a Power
fought?
Ranger shirt on.
Yeah. Wow. No, but seriously, they always harken back to that in One Punch Man. I think that's why a lot of people like it. But the ones that I don't think were really huge, diehard fans of stuff like that from the old days, then maybe that you wouldn't understand it or you don't
Yeah.
like One Punch Man as much.
I don't
Be
know.
honest with you.
I didn't love One Punch Man. I just thought it was very overhyped, and it. I don't know. I would have liked to see at least a little bit of a struggle from him at some point, and it never really happened.
The struggle comes from the fact that he's got no hair. That's a struggle for him. Okay.
I mean, it's a struggle to
And
walk with
missing
him with no
and
hair.
missing sale days at the supermarket, dude. What do you mean? There was a struggle there.
Oh boy. And also
Yeah.
finding a good outfit because I swear to God, One Punch Man's outfit, dude, is still to me like I hate that outfit.
Why
I
is
don't
he
even-
styling,
It looks
dude?
like he put a rubber suit on and just went, I got a cape now. Yeah.
I don't even care, dude. I fucking love Saitama. I don't care.
Oh,
dude.
sometimes his character is badass. I hate his suit though. I'll be honest with you, I hate his suit. Always have.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So what about? Let's see here. How about useless main characters?
Useless main characters.
I'll give you an example. Shinji from Evangelion.
Shinji has a purpose though, because I mean,
I'm not worth protecting. I can't do
purpose,
this. But
he's the only one that could truly pilot Ava Unit 1 though, because.
But it is kind of real in the sense that like, if you were thrown into his situation like that, you would probably be like that too.
Exactly. That goes into kind of what we were talking about with our possible third question.
But in anime, most shit isn't supposed to be like real.
No, Shinji. I'm sorry, Abbott.
Can I cut you off for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
What the heck is this kid saying in the chat?
What?
Who?
Just look.
Usama?
Yes.
Power! Get the power! Guri! Kengai made hero Oriwa!
Tactical, yeah, what?
Professor Anime, can you
Hello, Animal
translate
Lover
since you know
99.
Japanese?
Because I know Japanese? Yeah, sure, man.
He's talking in professor language.
What?
All right,
In the
sorry.
Monogatari series,
you can continue.
Oh yeah, Blade, what were you gonna say about Shinji? Or whatever I said?
Yeah, no, well, Ava Unit 1, I mean, like, because you saw the whole show, right? You saw at least, you saw the show and the movies? You know,
I haven't saw the newer movies, but I saw the whole series and end of Evangelion.
Okay, so you know the concept of why Ava Unit 1, he can only pilot it. It's kind of messed up. And then all the shit that he has to deal with, you know, psychologically, I'm telling you, I think I'd be screaming too, man. He deals with some messed up shit.
Yeah, it has more a realistic take on it, but I just had to use him because he did kind of like say a lot, like, I can't do this.
No, I agree.
Maybe too much. Like, yeah, we get it.
Sekirei, the main character in Sekirei, I think, was useless. The guy, he was like utterly useless. He didn't do shit.
Would say that.
Wait, what? Oh my God.
Did you really just say flirting with our fans, Professor? Then you added me. Why?
What?
All I said was hello. I've been saying hello to like 20 people that joined.
Yeah, but you're saying from Sekirei?
Yeah, the main character that was utterly useless. He couldn't do anything. He never did anything. He stood there and go, "Okay, girls, go fight. You got this."
Yeah, but he had hot babes, dude.
Dude, he was a cheerleader, and he was dude.
He had hot babes. I don't care. I'd be useless if I get hot babes like that. If it works, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Yuki. Okay. Let me know. Said Yuki from Miraniki is one of the worst. He is not one of the worst.
Eren was pretty somewhat useless, honestly. Like, he was just a whiny little bitch like the whole time.
I mean, I really think if you got stuck in a situation, you would be like the huge tough guy. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out here that would probably.
Yeah, but it's not meant to be realistic. Attack on Titan is not meant to be realistic.
Yeah. Dude, listen, didn't you know about the struggle 2,000 years ago when the Titans attacked us? You don't remember that?
At least Evangelion has like actual like kind of themes and messages that can like apply to real life, I guess. Like Attack on Titan doesn't.
Dude, listen, you have to read the history books, okay? Right there it says, and then Eren Yeager saved the day by going around cutting down millions of Titans.
And then he tried going in his father's basement, and then everything just vanished from the timeline. Is that how
did he even do? Did he? He didn't even do that yet. I thought.
What? Oh,
no,
his father's basement. He didn't even.
No, he hasn't gone to his father's basement. That's like the next
he never
part
will,
that's
bro.
gonna happen.
He never will.
I heard that's not even.
It's not even in the manga yet.
Yeah,
yep.
it's not even.
Yeah, it's not
even going to be in the second season whenever that comes out.
It never will come out, dude. Don't you understand? It's never
been
coming
pushed
out.
back like a million times.
Well,
it got
actually,
pushed back again because of Kabanari.
The Kabanari hype is real, baby.
I said it was gonna happen. Everyone was like, "No, dude, this is just to get ready for Attack on Titan." Like,
dude, I've been saying, what do you mean?
Again.
Dude, we agreed with you that Kabanari was probably gonna take the thunder away from Attack on Titan.
It's a lot better, in my opinion, at least.
I agree.
It's badass. Dude, it's badass enough for me to watch the first episode 3 times almost.
Spoilers much.
What spoilers are we doing?
I don't know how I spoiled anything.
What's an Eren's basement? What's in Aaron's basement? The One Piece.
Read the mango. Dude, I can't read mangoes, bro.
All we said was Aaron's basement, and we've known that since the first episode of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, that's literally what they say. Go to the.
We don't know what's down there.
I know.
No one knows.
We
There's
haven't
no spoilers
reached
in here. There's nothing. It could be the One Piece. We don't really know though. Could be
Yeah.
Isn't One Piece
maybe.
supposedly coming close to the end, or some people think?
Oh man, have you seen Bleach?
Dude,
Like I've been following Bleach. It's not like to the end yet. Sorry, Chester.
That's so hard to say, honestly.
What?
Like the
What,
One Piece is coming in at the end, honestly. I still think it's gonna go on for like 10 more years or so. I don't even know, man.
Look at Bleach, man. I'm being honest with you. I've been following the manga. You know, I still follow it every chapter that comes out, and they always claim that's gonna be like the last part, dude. It's been the last part forever. You know, certain people got their bankais finally. Some people aged. Certain fights are still happening. It's like, come on, man. You said this was the last volume. What is this?
Yeah.
Let me
One
know,
Piece has
One
8
Piece
years
at least has 8 years left. To be completely honest with you, I could see something crazy like
Yeah,
that
so
with
could I.
One Piece.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I
I
feel
still
like
think
it's
it's
the
got a long
only
way to go.
long-running series that could keep a fan base for that long, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's amazing too. I mean, like as much as we not all of us here are per se huge fan of One Piece. You have to respect it just for that alone. To be able to kind
I'm
of.
a huge fan.
I didn't. That's why I said not all of us here, dude. Are you?
No, I just
What?
wanted to point that out that I'm a huge fan
Yeah, we
because
know
you
you
guys
are.
didn't know that.
No, we.
Animal Lover said.
Obviously knew that.
Animal Lover
No,
said
but
there's
seriously.
hentai in Aaron's basement.
Oh no, they found his secret stash. Oh no,
Yo,
Aaron, run
imagine
away.
that actually happened. Like they just open the basement, you
He
just see
gets
all these posters
superpowers from
everywhere.
wanking
It's
so
Aaron's
much.
dad's
Mikasa.
porn stash.
Mikasa.
No, he's gonna gain powers like Saitama by wanking it so much because he found the hentai stash.
Oh god, dude.
What the fuck?
What?
What kind of theory is that, dude?
Dude, it's gonna happen.
Oh man.
Levi died? I heard. I'm not going to say anything. You go read the mango.
Read the mango. Listen, can we stop saying read the mango?
All right, so anyway, what's our next topic? We're getting off topic.
We've been off topic since we started talking about
let's-
one
Yeah,
Punch
what's
Man.
the topic?
Let's take a couple. Let's take a couple questions, and we'll move on to the next thing.
All right.
So I got a question from the iOS Otaku, and he said, "What do you guys think of lolly harems like in Black Bullet?"
Fuck
Can,
that.
oh, geez. Listen, I am Black Bullet. I'm okay with, not because of that. I'm just more okay with the show in general because I actually like Black Bullet.
Wait,
I
not
love the light
because
novel.
of that?
I'm
No,
watching
not
it right
because of
now.
that. Trust me, that is not the reason I like Black Bullet.
I'm
That's one of
You
the
told
watching
me
it.
reasons.
that's why you did.
I'm
Sure I
watching
did.
it. I'm watching it right now, and it doesn't bother me with Black Bullet, but in other shows, like it does. I don't know. It's just something about Black Bullet that
Black
I don't
Bullet's
know.
good.
It doesn't bother me.
I don't care
Yeah.
what people say about it, like, oh, it's not getting a second season, because, I mean, we all want a second season, but still, it was good for what it was, honestly.
I
I'm
do
enjoying
think
it.
that
I'll
as
probably
well.
finish it. I'll probably finish it tonight or tomorrow.
Nice.
Did we
Yeah.
answer what cliches that we do like?
Yeah, we talked about
pretty
that.
much, yeah. we
Yeah.
talked
Yeah.
about
I
that.
think we lightly talked about that already. Let me
Well,
know.
I said mine. I don't know if you guys did.
I did.
We discussed it, it's fine.
All right.
We did our job as
Okay.
entertainers.
Usama said, "What are your favorite plot? I think he said plot-driven shonen anime or manga. At least 5 of them listed, please."
5.
One for each of us.
Metal.
Full metal.
Wow, you took the best one right away, huh?
Yeah.
I would say I like Bleach. I know people hate Bleach. I like Bleach.
I'll just say Naruto because it's been part of my.
Oh,
Naruto, Sasuke.
Well,
Naruto.
oh no! I'm just saying that because like
I haven't even watched
that's like the
Naruto.
only anime that I've kept up since my childhood. So
I'm surprised
I mean,
none of you
same
said like
Bleach.
Hunter x Hunter. That's a good shonen.
Well, I think Trav was.
Dude,
gonna-
I was about to say
I
that,
still
man.
have yet to watch Hunter x
Well, you
Hunter.
could say One Piece.
Hunter x Hunter and One Piece, and that's about all I can say.
Listen, he
honestly.
said 1. You can't say 2.
Oh, I'll
Cheater.
say. All right, if you want 5, I'll say like Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Full Metal, and I don't think I can name any more.
Attack on Titan is considered shonen, but I don't know about the story of that.
Bleach, because I started Bleach. I'm just gonna say that, even though I'm only 15 episodes in, but I'm saying Bleach anyway.
Magi,
Pretty much we're just talking about the most well-known shonen that we know of.
Magi is supposed to be a really
Yeah.
good shonen as well.
You know what manga I'm really getting into? I think I said this last time, but I'm really getting into Assassination Classroom. The manga for that's awesome. I actually like it. I own the first.
I watched the first season. It's pretty
I-
alright, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, Food Wars
What?
is shonen, yeah. How about that?
Soul Eater,
Gintama.
Fairy Tale, Blue Exorcist, Noragami. I love Noragami.
The Great
Yeah,
Man's,
Noragami is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Devil is a part-timer, but that's not really like story-driven.
Nah, that's
Definitely
more
not.
comedy, pure comedy.
Yeah. Gintama.
7 Deadly
Gintama-
Sins is a shonen.
Gintama has a lot of comedy in it, but it's still plot-driven.
Owari
Definitely.
no Seraph.
7 Deadly Sins is good.
There's a ton of shonen anime. holy
By the way,
shit.
Magi is good. I've read the manga. I have not watched the anime for it. I do like the manga for it though.
Kekai Sensen.
Yeah.
F Kekai Sensen. That show sucks.
The iOS Otaku asks, are there any anime with nudity but with plot?
Per
High School DxD.
I suppose
Yeah.
DxD.
That's the big one that I would say, to be honest.
Yeah, the cliches are there, but it actually has a solid story.
Yeah, once
Compared
you
to,
get into it, it gets very, very good. And that's
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
from somebody who doesn't watch stuff like that, really, so...
Yeah. A lot of fan service, though, that has...
Berserk is one.
Berserk's not... Dude, come on.
What? Berserk? What do you mean? What?
I don't know.
Berserk
dude.
has nudity, but it has a plot to it.
Well, yeah. But,
Okay.
like,
Go.
I'm just gonna shut up.
I don't think he means it like that, though. Alright.
How about-
Oh, wow.
I think
Same-
I think he...
same.
I don't know. Whatever.
Rainbow.
Rainbow
does
has
it have
nudity?
nudity in it at all?
What?
He's like, yeah.
Wait, what?
No,
You
does
just
Rainbow
said-
have nudity in it?
No, I said that guy's question, like, how about a good
Oh.
seinen, except from Berserk, so I said Rainbow.
Yeah.
A seinen
dude, you have
except
to actually say it, man.
Vagabond.
I
Vagabond.
thought Rainbow has nudity. I'm like, wait, what?
No. I read out his question. I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, I read it
No, I
out. So.
didn't hear you. That's alright though.
Animal
Toku-
Lover, I do think Durarara is considered a sign-in. I don't know, though.
I think it is, dude. It is.
Alright, the
Tokyo Ghoul is
Ultimate
considered
Nimbus said, how do you feel when your main character doesn't go with the girl you want?
I personally do not care.
I cry a little bit inside.
Well, I mean, Grimgar
Well, it depends
was
who the-
annoying.
Yeah, it depends who the main character goes
Listen,
with.
if you, I'm gonna say this right now, anime lover. She was the animal lover. She was the one who said it.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna say it right now. Watch a Magi SS then, because that has the main character get with every single girl, and what would it be like if he did get with each girl individually? Because that's like just it repeats the story over and over again from the beginning.
Wait,
What?
Animal Lover didn't ask that.
Yeah, it was
Oh, who was that?
the Ultimate Nimbus.
Oh, Ultimate Nimbus. Okay.
Oh.
Well, Ultimate Nimbus.
Good job,
then that's
Professor.
I heard Animal Lover. That's what I heard.
Dude, that's all right because I heard you and I went off of that. So yeah, but no, that show is actually pretty good if anyone wants to watch it because that actually has it where it
Look
has.
what you guys did with this mango shit.
Spoilers. Mango is
is
Illuminati.
Illuminati. No mango, no life.
Or we could just say manga.
That's not my fault, man. That's what I'm saying right now.
All Day Otaku asks, what characters have the best chemistry together?
Oh,
Killua and Gon.
Yeah, that's
the-
what Let Me Know said.
yeah.
Yep.
They
Easy.
do have a very good, like, connection together, I think. It makes it
I think
very
all the
interesting.
Straw Hats
I like-
together, honestly,
I
like,
like
Luffy
I like
and Zoro and stuff like that.
I like the two from Steins Gate, Kurusu, and Okabe. I think they have really good chemistry together.
Wait, what was the question?
What characters have the best chemistry together.
Simone and Kamina. See ya.
That's a good one, actually.
The whole freaking Team Daigur and crew.
Yeah, they did have a good bond together, and then when he, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say it.
Shut up.
We are. I still love that final scene of Gurren Lagann, like where the
I'm
the final
glad
battle.
Candy said that, because she said, I'm gonna cut some of that wrinkly stuff up right now. And she said,
Wait,
that's not
what?
being sexual.
That just sounds terrible. What?
Asuna and Kirito.
Did you really just say Asuna Kirito?
I don't know. I love both of them.
Yeah. I would say they have pretty good chemistry towards when they actually team up and stuff.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give it to you. I don't
They
want
are
to,
one
but I'll
of the
give it to you.
best, like, dual fighters in the series.
You heard him because I'm joking real fast. Oh, dude, can we stop with the mango, please? Hey, what's up, Oz, by the way?
What's going on,
Can we
Oz?
Stop with the
What's
mango.
up, Oz, the
please.
legend?
Oz, the legend,
The
the soldier,
himself.
the bouse.
Oz needs better intros than we do. He's legendary.
Read Dead Tube. It has a lot of violence and nudity. I'm
you
kind
just
of
go to
scared
YouTube.
to actually look that up.
No, it's YouTube. That's what it is.
No, it's
I don't know
Dead
what
Tube.
Shonen Jack is saying, but he said best good guys have to fight each other now. Conflicts in anime.
I'm
I
sorry.
think he's asking what are the best good guys have to fight each other. I don't really understand his question very much, but
So you like saying that the ones
Conflicts
they
in
actually, I don't.
well-
There's not too many that do that.
I really like the if I say that, people are gonna be
Wait,
like,
best
yeah.
good guys have to fight each other? Is that
Shauna,
what you guys are talking about?
I guess so. Shauna has a good thing where the main guy has to fight the main girl in that at one point, and
Dude, I
so
don't
that was
really-
actually pretty good.
I don't really know, honestly.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say something that has nothing to do with it, but like I love those characters. Like, you know, like in One Piece, like Nami is like the girl, right? And she's like not very strong, but like all of a sudden she can like beat up the main character that's really strong in like one punch or so. It's freaking hilarious. I love those moments. Like the two characters are like Zoro and Luffy start arguing, and Nami just like turns around and like smashes them on the head, and they've got black eyes and everything. Freaking hilarious.
Oh, I got a good one for that question.
What?
Lelouch and Suzaku.
Oh yeah. Well, is Lelouch technically considered a good guy? I mean,
I mean, I consider him one at the beginning.
right. But I'm saying when he
Shonen-
fights Uzaka, though, it's he's already kind of bad.
Lelouch is like a good guy and a bad guy, so it's kind of hard.
Shonen Jack said he's asking about Civil War scenarios.
So essentially what we just talked about like 2 seconds ago. Because I mean that's still a concept of like
Oh,
good guys.
so-
I suppose, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
That's it. It's nothing. There's no change around that. All right. You want to go to the actual main topic and then go back to
Zelda
answering people's questions?
Syndicate said anime is better than American cartoons these days, which is
I agree.
100% true.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen some of this? Can we just go to that really fast and
Haven't
talk
they
about some of the
typed it
stupid
better?
shit?
Teen Titans Go.
Dude, I loved Teen Titans. Like Teen Titans originally was amazing.
Yeah.
It was one of the coolest cartoons on Cartoon Network.
It was pretty sick.
And then they turned it into Teen Titans Go, which is
Yeah.
I
Never
think meant
seen
for
that.
brain dead people.
Never seen
Ben
this shit.
10's
so-
like dead now.
Dude, it was so bad. Like I mean, I did love Teen Titans, and now it's just.
Alright.
And then they have like Steven Universe and stupid shit like that. Oh god.
We'll take this one
Gumball.
last question and then swap to the main topic.
All right, go for it.
It's, Animal Lover asked, favorite villains that turned into a good guy.
Ooh.
Someone said Merowyn, but I don't think you can really.
I don't think he really turned into a good guy. I think he just accepted.
It was
his
just
fate.
for that. It was just for that one person, and he accepted. His fate.
I would have to say Shu Tsukiyama from Tokyo Ghoul. He's pretty cool. I like his character.
Dude, I don't really know, man.
I'm being honest with you. I don't know myself.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue.
Wait, good guy or
No, someone that turns into a good guy or something like that. Like I don't
A
even
villain
know.
who turned into a good guy.
Oh, you know what I got? The girl from Future Diary. She was number 9, I think her name was, and she was bad for the whole. Like she was a bomber girl. She bombed everything in that show, and actually ended up saving the main character like 3 or 4 times in the show.
Yeah, I'm probably missing out on someone really obvious.
I like
Bishamon.
I like Bishamon.
From Noragami.
Yeah, because she was kind of like a bad guy.
I don't know. I don't think I'd count her, honestly. No, she wasn't really a bad guy.
Well,
Yeah,
she always
F you,
wanted to
whoever
kill
you, I've
Yato.
seen Ruby. I like Ruby. F you.
She always
Yeah,
wanted
for a
to kill
reason. No,
Yato.
that's for a reason, though. I mean,
And
she
how
was
they-
nice to literally everyone.
Oh, hold on a second, it's lagging.
I think
It's
Who are we
lagging.
talking about again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
It
What?
just-
Bishamon.
Bishamon
just
from
lagged.
Noragami.
It lagged
No,
for
she
a
was
second.
she was always
Looks
good,
fine. I
dude.
don't see
Yeah,
any
no,
buffer.
she was always good. I don't want to hear that.
I don't see any buffer.
Yeah, it lagged for a second.
All right. Well, is it good all right now? Is that right on
Yeah,
now?
it's fine
Is it
now.
all right now?
Sorry about that, guys.
All right. I didn't even see that anyone said anything about it. Well, I might be really behind.
No,
I'm actually a refresh my
it
page.
broke up for, like, the entire call broke up for a second.
Okay. Oh, we're all good then.
For you,
So let's-
I don't think it broke up for us.
It might not have broke up for you, but the stream actually lagged as well, so I kind of lagged there for a second.
Oh man, can we stop with the mango shit? Really? What have we done, man?
We can go to our
Oh,
next topic.
All right. So
All right,
the next
let's go.
topic is going to be overpowered characters. Do you love them or hate them?
Talked about
Yeah, we already talked about it.
Well, that's our next topic, though.
topic, isn't
We
it?
kind of just squeezed it in there.
So then, realistically, we have to then go to our third one, which is our,
Yeah, I've got nothing to say
Which
for that.
the third one
I've gotta
ties
be
into
All right, so then realistically, we just lost all 3 of them in one shot. Then by doing that, you understand that, right?
We didn't
So
really
guess
talk about
what?
overpowered characters.
According to everyone else here, this says you
We
said
did
we
a
did.
tiny little thing about Saitama.
Okay,
but
then
that's
we'll
it.
talk about overpowered.
Okay. We're going to talk about overpowered characters. Do we love them or hate them? That's the bottom line.
Do we love
Now-
them or hate them?
Honestly, I have no big issue with overpowered characters as long as they're done in a way that is, I think, cool. Because there's 2 shows I could think of right off the top of it besides Sword Art Online. There's a show called Kaze no Stigma, where that guy, every single fight wins that fight. Now, it's not a spoiler per se, but it's going to be that he wins every fight. But at least at one point, you're so used to him winning that when he actually almost loses, you're like, whoa, holy shit. It blows you away because you thought he was unstoppable. In that sense, I'm okay with them. But if it's always they win and you know for a fact they're always going to win, it goes into what like Habit hates about One Punch Man, which is one issue I always had with One Punch Man, that he never, ever loses or struggles. That's an issue to me.
I mean, there just needs to be a reason for them to be overpowered. You know, Kirito, for example, he was overpowered because he played the beta. He knew everything about the game over most people.
Right, which makes sense.
So
which I agree with you.
obviously, he's going to be a higher
Better than
level
everyone,
and know how to play more than anybody, or at least most people and whatnot. But like, I don't see why people like start going all like, "Oh my God, Kirito's overpowered," blah blah blah. Like, Jesus Christ, mate, shut up. Like, seriously.
Like people are so I don't know. They're just like so close-minded.
So do they not realize what a beta is? Like, what? Like, he played the beta. It's like us. Like, we're playing Overwatch at the moment, so we're going to be good when it comes out. But, you know.
I guess we can just ignore that his money and armor carried over when he got the official game.
Well, dude, he hacked. Listen, his actual, like, what was it? Her name's Yuki, right? Yuki actually hacked the program so he can get some of his stuff. That's the thing, So he cheated in that sense, but he's still overpowered. He didn't need any of that, really, realistically.
He didn't really need any of the stuff because he knew all of the locations to go to get items, all of the locations to go to fight the lowest enemies and get the most XP. He knew everything on the game.
Even in the Fairy Tail arc, he actually bought his sword that he uses for 90% of that. Actually, well, I think it's 100%. That sword he uses is a low-level sword, and he's still kicking people's ass with it. Like, he shows, hey, I know how to use a weapon. And they actually talked about one thing that I have to agree with Chester with this. They actually talk about several times in Sword Art Online in the story. They talk about that as long as you know how to use your character correctly, like if you know how to use your physical stances and your movements in real life to a certain degree, it transitions to the game. So that means if you could fight, which Kirito knows how to use a sword in real life, then guess what? He could use a sword in the game even better. So it makes sense.
I think it just all boils down to characterization, really, on how well it's executed. Because, if a character is characterized correctly, no one is going to care how OP they are. I mean, look at Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I mean, he has a decent amount of characterization to him, and that's going to make the audience care for his character. And people to this day still don't care that he wins every single fight to begin with. As long as he somewhat struggles, then they don't have a problem with him,
Yeah. HMHM said, so being a beta meant that Kirito would automatically get all the chicks. I don't know how that makes any sense, considering there's a lot more girls in the actual world, considering how many people got stuck in it. I think that's kind of irrelevant that he managed to meet a few girls that ended up liking him.
A few? Dude, a few is one or two.
How many girls have liked?
Kirito only likes Asuna, dude. He only likes Asuna.
Unless you play the video games. No,
romantically, he likes Asuna only.
Okay, how many girls have
sister
liked you
him
in your lifetime? I'm sure you've had more than one girl that's liked you in your lifetime.
Especially my sister. Especially my sister.
Whoa, you heard it here first.
Whoa.
Professor Anime's motto is
Professor.
No, he's trying to make fun of Kirito.
Are you sure about that? Maybe he's trying to tell us something about his life. Don't worry, Professor. We're here for you, buddy.
I don't have a sister, so I don't
even though it's his cousin.
But yeah,
they play that card where they say Oni-chan, but they play the card where they say it's his cousin, so that makes it all right. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Dude, in Japan, it's okay to marry your cousin. That's the thing, though.
He never got with her, so it's kind of irrelevant.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. You're saying it's not okay, but that's a thing in Japan. They marry each other cousins and shit.
That might be true, but I mean, I'm just saying that I just find
it is true.
You think that's more weird than all the fucking series that actually have fucking incest?
No, actually, it's not that weird, especially from what we got of Mayoka last night.
There's a show called DC. I forget it's called DC something. DC Capo, I think it's called. That was a really old show, I think early 2000s, and that had it where he was with his sister, and that was creepy as shit. Good story too, for the most part. But then all of a sudden, the end of the show, they actually go, "Oh yeah, he's in love with his sister." It's like, wait, you waited till all the way to the end of the show to do that? Why?
Yeah.
So creepy. Stop doing that, anime people.
Otaku said, "Well, it is legal to marry your cousin in Alabama."
Is it really?
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't doubt that.
In several other states, it is okay.
Now Professor knows where to go.
Oh, you're right.
Shit.
You're right. Because I loved SAO so much, I would want to make it a reality.
Listen, bro. Listen. Don't you want Asuna? God. Don't you want Lifa or Shion or Silica? Actually, stay away from Silica.
No, they're just animated figures.
Listen, bro. Listen. We know how you feel, man. We know.
Blade's like, hey, if you had the chance to fuck them, you know you would.
What?
I did not go that far, but okay, sure.
No,
why not?
That seems like what you are implying, dude.
Nope, but okay.
So
we're so off topic with this stream.
We're always off topic. That's our beauty of our stream.
I think this is what makes the best stream ever.
The way I would put it is overpowered characters are needed in some series. It's not needed all the time. I think it's kind of bad in some cases, but in the case of Sword Art Online, I think that's one case that it's for a reason. It's not like it just happened for no reason.
Yeah.
By the way, if you had a female cousin whom is pretty and she tells you that she wants to be in a romantic couple with you for the next 48 hours and then goes back to being cousins, what would you tell her?
Okay.
Tell her to go watch a Remo. There you go. See how that worked out.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that.
Listen, bro, he asked
Or how
us
I'm
a serious
supposed to feel
question that
about
we
that
have
question.
to now answer.
Wait, what is the question?
I'm not rereading them, man.
Dude, no,
if you
let's
had a
just move
female
on. Okay.
cousin-
What is it? Is I think I know what it is. Is it if you had a female cousin?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Candy said, if you get the chance, go bang them.
Wow. Oh man.
If you get the chance, go ahead.
Oh my god.
That might be from experience. I'm not sure though.
I love our viewers. I'm being honest with you. You guys are awesome. You scare the shit out of me, but you're awesome nonetheless.
All right. I have one question, and then we can transition over to the third topic. It's what anime.
What topic is it?
I know, right?
What anime do you think needs a reboot? And it's from Zelda Syndicate.
We answered that one time before.
Tokyo Ghoul.
I like this question though.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo
Welcome
Ghoul
to the
needs to be
NHK.
redone, yeah.
Welcome to the NHK.
Old 1990s series called Orphan. Orphan was amazing anime.
I think Travis wanted Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah, that
A
needs to be...
reboot?
Well,
I mean, I think
it's been gone for a while.
apparently the manga is like it's different, like so like just
When I think of
rework
a
it and
reboot-
more episodes and stuff, you know.
When I think of a reboot, I think of like Hunter x Hunter. 2011 is a reboot.
What about Knights of the Zodiac? Knights
I
of
mean-
Oh man.
Isn't Dead Man Wonderland fairly
Like-
oldish? Like a couple
No,
of
it
years.
came out. It came
Blade,
out
you
like
with me on that?
years ago.
Yeah.
Blake,
What?
you with me on Knights on the Zodiac, man?
Knights of the Zodiac. That I'm hoping I'm thinking the same
Like
thing.
a reboot of like
Rooney Kenshin
Like what they're
would be an awesome
what they're
reboot.
doing. Yeah, what they're doing with Evangelion in
wait,
the movies. That's
is
a
that
reboot.
Is that Saint Seiya? The
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I love
What
that.
they did with
That's
the
so great.
Berserk movies is kind of like a reboot.
That's why, like, I was trying to think in my head if that was actually the same series. Like, I'm thinking it was, and then I'm like,
I think even though Cowboy Bebop still looks pretty fine. I
you know,
mean,
it also get remade. Oh, crap! I can't think of the actual title now. I just
Akame
reviewed it
ga
that
Kill
long.
would be a
Ronin
good
Warriors.
reboot.
Ronin Warriors would be a good series.
Someone said.
are you
Cass
talking about a
said
reboot
Boku
in
no
terms of the
Pico needs
story?
one.
Wait, what?
When we say reboot, what are we talking about? Like the story?
Like a
No,
whole.
there's something to be redone, like the anime to
Like
be
a-
redone.
Yeah.
Dude, that means you could do
When I
anything.
think of a reboot, I think of like improved quality.
Yeah, you could.
No. Like
I mean,
everything is
and
totally
or
redone.
That
improved
entails-
story adaptations.
Usually a reboot entails better quality, but I don't think it's
Yeah,
very
but
much-
you
better
won't.
adaptation.
There's not going to be a reboot of like a 2014 series.
I don't know.
Dude, it's not crazy though. It's thought about before. I mean,
There
they
could be,
remastered.
man. I mean,
Look
it
at the
might not
7
look
Deadly
better, but
Sins, dude.
it's the
Unless you're talking for the
man.
future. Unless you're
We're
talking,
talking about
for the future.
adaptations, memory, man. Like, sure, I mean, updated quality and stuff like that, but anime does need reboots if the adaptation wasn't good. You know,
Yeah,
Tokyo
like
Ghoul,
Full
for
Metal-
example.
like Brotherhood. Brotherhood is a reboot.
It
Yeah,
has the same
like,
amount of
like that.
quality as the original, though.
Nah, not really.
Oh boy. Oh, Death Note would actually be a good reboot. I would love to see like a new
Note
modern
would be
age
an
Death Note.
interesting one.
Yeah, that'd be awesome because I just bought it on Blu-ray not that long ago, and it's actually pretty good. But you can see the age for it nonetheless. That'd
I
be
mean-
actually nice.
I think we need a Stitch reboot.
Lilo and Stitch
Yeah, that's-
actually Ultimate. Oh, hey, like Hellsing Ultimate, so it'll be Lilo and Stitch Ultimate.
I might watch it.
We'll
I'm just
we'll
being
react to it on the
honest.
channel. Let's do that. We'll react to it on the channel.
Alright. If it happens, we'll react to it on the channel.
All right. That'd be funny as hell, actually.
Alright, so what was that third topic? It was.
So the third topic we thought of, and this is really interesting if it will work or not. Teen pilots / teen soldiers. You know, I was thinking more so our thoughts on that in anime. So, perfect example. I'll start you guys off. Is we'll go back to Evangelion. It's Shinji, right? Shinji goes into this pilot, the suit. The one thing I liked about Evangelion is the first thing he did was fall on his face. Now, if you go to Gundam, right? every
They
single
get
character.
them
that
and
goes-
they're zipping around.
exactly.
And shit.
They're like, oh man, I know how to pilot this. Let me fly everywhere. Got my dual weird beam swords out. Yes. I was like, come on, really?
Ready to battle.
I agree.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you guys off really quick, but All Day Otaku said Inuyasha reboot. I would love to see that.
Oh, dude,
That would be
great.
amazing.
I still think
I
it's one of
will-
the most boring anime ever, but I love that show.
Or a
nonetheless.
Soul
Kickstart that.
Eater.
Let's
Soul
kickstart
Eater
that.
reboot.
I don't think Soul Eater needs a reboot yet.
Yeah, I don't think. Nah,
It's getting old. Decently old.
It's getting old, but
not
it's
as
still,
old as Inuyasha.
Yeah, definitely not as old as Inuyasha. But I would love to see that, honestly. I think they could.
Abbott also wants Yu Yu Hakusho to be rebooted.
Yeah. I mean, all of those old ones, like Yu Yu Hakusho, Shaman King, Rurouni Kenshin.
dude. Imagine if you. Oh my god, I changed my answer. I want Yu Yu Hakusho to come back. That'd be freaking amazing.
Shaman King would be sick. What
Yeah.
they could
Same
do with
there.
it now.
Same. Okay, you know what? Those are good choices, man. Damn, I didn't even think about those.
What about if it comes back as CGI habit, man?
Whoa.
He's like, what?
Doubt it would
the
happen.
whole thing.
No, I know. Yeah.
What?
One
'Cause,
Piece
I mean, if
reboot
someone would pick
with
up something
better
like that,
animation and better pacing. I don't think One Piece
Reboot.
needs a reboot.
No
to be
filler.
quite honest with you.
Dude,
dude,
it's
if
still
that
funny.
was
You
to
can't
be
reboot it.
rebooted, that's too long to reboot.
Okay, guys, we're
It's
800
going to
episodes in
continue
almost.
for like 8 years probably,
Even
and
if
like
they
you're
made a
saying,
short-
reboot it.
Even if they made a short version and cut out the fillers, I just don't think it's really needed. The way it looks
it's
is the proper way a long-running, like, shonen should look. I mean, it doesn't look bad for, like, its age. I mean, the quality is improved as it's gone on.
Yeah, I think a company, I can't remember what, but I swear the older episodes of One Piece where it was like the square screen, so you have all the black bars, I'm pretty sure someone remade it so it's full screen up until where it gets to the proper HD full screen, whatever. So like it doesn't need a reboot at all, honestly.
Or have 4 kids do a reboot of it. See how that works out.
Hey, Kaga said, I want Madhouse to reboot Yu Yu Hakusho. That would be actually really sick.
Dude, they could do a great reboot of that. It'd have some nice action.
Imagine if like Madhouse did like Tokyo Ghoul or something.
Yeah, I was badass. See, a company like that could do it because they do violent shows already as it is. They could do it.
Exactly.
I could agree and disagree with Lemino. He said that the animation is ass on One Piece compared to Naruto, but
yeah, Toei is straight cheeks.
Yeah, honestly, it is. Like the animation isn't the best, right? I mean, they do some good jobs. Like when there's a big episode where there's a lot of action and stuff like that, they do pretty decent animation. But like where it's just side episodes and just continuation and stuff like that. Not much is going on. There's a lot of still shots and it's not great. But they do some decent jobs with it at times, but I do agree with that. Toei,
it's like Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah,
people like the animation in that overall has been awful, and people are like saying like with the tournament and stuff it got better, but no, it didn't. For 2016, you should not have animation looking like that, especially for a new Dragon Ball series.
That's true. By the way, Shonen Jack said something that made me crack up. 2034, One Piece Kai begins.
That was pretty sweet what they did with Dragon Ball Kai, though. And that thing. Because they showed it on, like...
Everyone's talking about D. Grayman in the chat. As far as the D. Grayman stuff, I wouldn't consider it a reboot. It's just... I mean, the quality is better, and the animation is probably going to be better. But
it's a continuation. It's not a reboot.
It is a continuation.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so
reboot.
Can we get back on Teen Pilots and shit now?
Go for it.
I guess so.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it now. I don't know what to say for this one.
Dude,
Blade,
that's why
Blade, you were talking, but...
That's okay. Listen, dude, that's the one thing about it. Yeah, I'm used to that. But remember, the host always gets cut off. That's what you get into the host seat, and you are automatically going to be cut off by every single person eventually at one point of this thing.
It was important.
Exactly.
You can't pretend like that wasn't important.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not going to get it. I don't care. It's a big deal.
Yeah, but we went on about it for like... Oh, man.
That's all right. No, but yeah, just to kind of summarize. What the hell does summarize mean? Summarize what I just said. Jesus Christ.
English?
English. Listen, folks, English. Anyways, seriously though, I just wish to God that every show that has teen pilots would realize that no teen is going to be able to control a suit that has like 50,000 gears and shifts and all this, and be able to pull off amazing, super, special attacks and stuff. Like it's cake. It never makes sense to me. I don't know. It's never made sense from the old Gundam. It still makes no sense from like the old days of Voltron. If you really want to go super far back,
like I mean, at least try to make an attempt, like to show like some sort of training.
It was. I told you. Sorry, man.
Because like in Knights of Sidonia, the main character Tanakaze, he did this. He had this simulator down in this underground place where where his dad used to be, and I think it was his grandpa. It was either his dad or his grandpa, but they had he used this simulator that like literally replicated the thing he was like on.
Dude, like I said before, Broken Blade, that movie series / anime series. One thing I love about that is the first time that guy gets into a suit, right? He gets in the suit and he's like, "What the hell is this?" He's looking around.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and he kicks the floorboard and he kicks the gear. He's like, "Oh, so that controls the right leg." Okay. He kicks the other one. He goes, "That's the left." Okay, this one's the right. This arm, right, left. Dude, that to me is smart because hey, at least he's figuring out by process of elimination. Doesn't mean he's able to now use this thing like the best pilot ever. He never becomes really a true great pilot of that thing. He becomes a better pilot as time goes by. That's normal. Not, oh boy, inside a Gundam, what the hell? I could do my super duper cannon shot. Boom. What?
The way I look at it, I don't really like mech series like anymore, but when I was watching mech, I feel like the standard kind of got very, very high with that series because of all the stuff doing very well. And I feel like a lot of people are trying to innovate new things into the mech genre, which I don't really think is working, to be completely honest with you. That's my only issue about watching mechs now, is because there's so many great mechs that I've seen in the past that things just fall short.
I don't disagree with that. I mean, there's a lot of time. I think when you set any kind of standard for anime in general, then everything else has to follow it. And Gundam, if you notice, like this is the biggest change of the mecha genre and stuff like that, is that you had Gundam come out, and then every show after that would mimic it somewhat somewhere. Like you would never have a show doing its own thing. That's why I liked Evangelion. Evangelion was probably one of the few shows that tried to get away from the same Gundam-esque stuff that was always used in everything after that.
Yeah, and then the shows after that started taking from Evangelion.
Exactly. Like the plugs, like you go into the plug suits or the you go into the back of the mech instead of the front. There was a lot of stuff that they just started copying each other left and right.
Yeah, but, now it's hard to have like an original idea in a mech series.
Valkyrie came close. I mean, I hate Valkyrie's ending, but that actual show with the whole concept of them linking to the mech itself and being able to pilot it, but at the cost of them dying essentially over time, was actually very. Yeah,
there's like a select few.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Or sort of original. Like Heavy Object is kind of original because you have these big ass literal balls just rolling around everywhere.
Yeah, I liked the concept behind it. I just thought it was very repetitive. That's the only reason I dropped it, but it did do an
a lot of people
take on it.
A lot of people dropped it after 2 or 3 episodes.
What, Heavy Object?
Yeah, I stuck with it and I love this shit.
I still have to watch it, man. I'm being honest with you. I have the first 5 episodes put on my YouTube channel because they have the actual Funimation actually put them on their channel.
Yeah.
And I still have not.
It's pretty good, dude. It's not really story driven. It's pretty much just like a war anime. They go from battle site to battle site and fight. That's really what it is.
Yeah, that's unfortunately.
But the characters are enjoyable, and I don't know. It was just something I didn't have to take all that seriously in terms of story, and I could enjoy the characters, enjoy the action because JC Staff did an awesome job with the animation and stuff. So, and the sound effects and the cinematography and all that. So.
And then if you want to go into the second part, because we said teen soldiers also, what I've never understood about teen soldiers is the sheer fact that you have I think kid soldiers always being like, I mean, this goes into kid and teens. You always have them being looked down upon. Like, you don't want those to be in society. We know they exist in real life, but we don't want them to be. And why hold on, I just want to go to the chat real fast. Why is everyone putting ellipses everywhere? Are you guys talking in SOS codes? I'm sorry, like that. I just saw the right in my eyes. I'm like, wait, what? Everyone's doing it. Oh shit! I gotta join in the fun too. Look, I put dots. Yay! You guys scare the shit out of me sometimes.
So, I like I said about the mech genre. I feel as if my personal opinion. I watched so much of like Gundam and things like that that I can never really get back into the genre, if that makes sense. It just, I don't know. There's not. In my opinion, there's not mechs like that to that caliber coming out anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I agree. I mean, it's kind of hard, like I said, to like come up with like an original concept. Like you're gonna take from like things of the past, like Evangelion and
not
Mobile
even
Suit
original,
Gundam.
Though, just well done. I mean, the last high caliber one, at least in my opinion, is probably like Gurren Lagann.
By the way, really, what is with the Morse code? That's why I asked before too, Chronatic. I asked that same thing, and I do not know what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on anymore with the chat.
Keep doing it.
Chat scares me. I love you guys, and I get scared by you guys. Mangoes and ellipses everywhere, and Morse code.
Do you guys remember when Guts got butt fucked? I do. Let me know. I do.
So do you guys have any
I'm
more?
pretty sure Blade knows too.
Yeah.
Isn't that in the manga?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know anything about
That was that was also
and
in the
I
first,
don't really want to know.
That was also like the first series too. They show something like
now
that.
I know why I'm not going to watch the Berserk stuff.
Well, that's in the manga, so there you go.
Thanks,
But
man.
I guess for the kind of wrap up of this, we should ask questions and then we'll wrap up from there.
All right. Candy McFluffy says, why is it that romance anime always has a female main character?
Because you need a male and female character.
Yeah, but I think she means
not to sound sarcastic, but
I think she means why is the female always like the main one, and I don't actually think that's true at all.
I would say all the ones that I've seen in my life has always been the main one is the guy.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Your Light April, Clanad, Shauna is probably one of the few.
Guys are the main character. It's actually out of the norm for a woman to be the main character, especially having a strong female main character.
In the early 90s and 80s, you had like Pre-Tier, for example. Pre-Tier had a female main character as the romance element of that. And then you had Fruit Basket, technically.
Yeah, I watched Fruit Basket.
Fruit Basket's not bad, actually. It's actually pretty funny.
Akagami no Shirayukiheim is probably the most recent romance anime that actually has a female main character that's actually a strong female role. What
was that movie we were talking about happened not that long ago? The robot one, Hal? That you can kind of argue was the girl because they were so focused on her, even though it was focused from the perspective of the guy. You could say it's kind of a female lead.
Yeah, it's a very complicated story, though, so...
I love that movie though, and then manga for that too.
It's very complex.
What else we got?
Otaku said, I seen many romance from each sex side. Then we have the ones where it went for same sex.
Oh,
yes,
God.
I think that'd be called Yaoi and Yuri.
And that'd be called Super Lovers and Gravitation, stuff like that.
There's shonen romance and shoujo romance. Yeah, I think that's kind of what we were getting at. I feel like having a guy as the main character would normally be the norm in a romance series that typically does good. I mean, I feel like it caters to more people when a guy is the main character versus a woman. I agree with that.
It
kind of strays away from some people that would watch it. I mean... At least that's my opinion.
Well, because, no matter what, and this is something I know people don't want to hear all the time, but it's truth. It's still an anime world kind of more so with guys watching it. Females are now watching anime in higher droves than ever before. but still predominantly, if you look up who watches anime, you're always going to find more guys watch anime. That's the bottom
Candy
line.
just said she's getting bored and we're answering her question.
What? Wow.
Let me
Well,
know.
then.
Let me know. Asked, what is the worst romance in anime?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really think I could
Glass
answer
Slip.
that.
Let's all agree Glass Slip. Come on. Glass Slip was a horrible romance story.
Guess, yeah.
It's terrible.
I hardly watch any romance, anyways. So
If it's not Berserk, you don't watch it. Anyways.
Animal
let's go with
Lover.
Glass Slip.
no.
Absolutely nothing happened.
I just don't watch romance.
Worst romance? I
going
don't
nowhere.
know. That's a
Animal
tough
Lover
one.
said Snafu as a male main character. We were actually getting to the point of anime that had a female main character because there's not, at least in my opinion, I can't think of too many that are like that.
Nowadays, really is not. And if there are, they're so like hidden away that you'll never find them. Wait, let me know. Ask, do you guys hate
Yeah,
shippers? What the hell does that mean?
His whole question was, do you guys get annoyed with shippers that ship everyone in an anime even though they have nothing?
I don't have a problem with people that ship a lot of people, but it's just, yeah, I agree. Like, when they have no chemistry and they're just random ass characters
I get
that
it,
are like, oh, I want this person to be with that person. Like, why? Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like,
Right.
I don't know. It kind of gets annoying.
I would think, you know what? I mean, in rebuttal to that, the thing about the thing about romance in general is that typically just because you guys have good chemistry does not mean that you're going to be romantically charged. I mean, a lot of people have good chemistry.
Like a connection as well, not
Right,
just
and-
like, hey, I like this character and this character, so they should be together.
Yeah.
Who goes the town where you live? Let me know. You're awesome. I loved the town where you live. At least the manga. I didn't like the anime for it.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest.
That's a dude. I'll tell you right now, Habit. You'll love that. That's a good romance series. Very, very good romance series. The anime sucks though. I'll be honest with you. Anime sucks for it.
Keep that in
It skips way big parts of the show, but the manga was amazing for that.
I
And
mean,
it's all
did you
finished
read
too.
the manga first? Because, I mean, Habit might like the anime since he's not read the manga, so he might not realize everything's been skipped and stuff.
You got a point, but the thing is, I read the manga first, so I do have that in me already. But the problem is that there are a lot of parts of it that even if you don't even if you don't watch or read the manga first and you watch that, they skip a lot of stuff. Like, because originally it was supposed to be an OVA series, it was only gonna be like 4 or 5 episodes, and it was only gonna give enough time for it to catch up to the manga. Then they decided, let's reset the whole thing. They go make an anime. I think it's 12 episodes long, and the problem with that was it was not done very well. It's even if you don't read the manga, it just skips chunks of like storytelling. It's weird.
It's got a 7.19 apparently.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, listen, some people might like it. I say the manga is the best thing for it, but it's not a bad. I've seen the anime. It's not bad. It's just not as good as the manga.
Yeah, Habit might like it.
Yeah, but definitely, if he likes romance stuff, he would definitely like that Habit.
Okay. All Day Otaku asked, funniest kid in anime.
Funniest kid?
Yeah.
Like, you mean like kid, like young kid, or you mean like just person?
I don't know.
I'd probably
I'm
say
guessing kid.
Off the top of my head, I'm just gonna say Tomaki from Heaven's Lost Property.
Oh yeah, because he's so funny because of his pervertedness. I love it.
Yeah, and like perverted characters are kind of cliche, I guess. Like there's a lot of them, but I don't know. He's one that really stands out.
I don't really know, honestly.
Gon is funny. He's pretty
Yeah,
funnily
okay.
clueless, to be honest.
I liked Kazuma from Konosuba. If I'm thinking of anything, because I really think he was awesome. He was funny.
Yeah, Kazuma's funny.
Yeah, yes, my name's Kazuma. Yes. Kazuma. Yes. Dude, I love that. I want that show to. I can't wait for a second season of that. Really,
it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Let me know. Asked worst dub in anime.
Oh,
all of them.
Shut up, Chester.
Shut up.
I don't know.
Isn't that anime called a Ghost Story supposed to be the worst dub? But because the dub
but they
so
make
bad,
jokes
it's
about
so
it.
good.
Yeah, they make jokes about that show because they actually are let to free run that show.
Yeah.
So
it's so bad, so good. So
yeah.
It's purposely that way. As far
I mean,
as
I'm watching Black Bullet dub right now, and it's
you know
pretty bad.
You know what I can think of?
4 Kids One Piece dub is pretty bad.
There's Nobunaga the Fool. I'm watching that in dub. It has some of the worst main character voices I've ever heard in my existence of anime. I hate the dub for that. It's like a mecha show, and it's just bad. Ugh.
Yeah, they all suck.
I've watched a couple bad dub series. I just can't think of them off the top of my head, but I'd say the 4Kids dub for One Piece is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's like one of the worst.
Animal Lover 99 said, "What's your favorite dubs?"
None of them. They all suck.
No, I like Steins Gate and Cowboy Bebop have great dubs to me.
Full Metal is
Cowboy
probably
Bebop's dub is.
Full Metal probably has the best dub in my opinion.
Full Metal or Cowboy Bebop for me. Dude, I love Steve Blum.
Steve Blum he's in
Studio
everything.
Ghibli films have very good dubs as well, but
that's because
they're
they use
not
actors
series.
half the time.
Yeah. I hate any dub by 4Kids except for Pokemon. That's pretty fair to say, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with that. They screw up every single time.
Yo, yo ho.
Dude, shut up.
One Piece.
Oh
What
man,
a
you were
show
like
in
your voice
Jackson,
cracked when you sang it too.
I know. I did that purposely.
Did you?
Down
'Cause
for
that was scary.
One Piece. It's the name of the treasure in the grand line.
Dude, that's your 2,000 subscriber video.
Yes,
right there.
I'll sing it. I'll sing it. For 2,000
Oh,
subscribers, I'll sing it.
I actually liked Fate Zero's dub. I thought Fate Zero's dub was pretty decent.
Yeah, so did I. I'm watching it right now currently, actually. Speaking of which.
I love Fate Zero, dude.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
So much
is the
better
best
than-
dub of all time. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a decent
Hey,
dub. I mean,
Yugi! Hey, Yugi! I'm Joey Wheeler. I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That was from a
SpongeBob
time-
SquarePants has the best dub.
that was from a time where all dub was like that, though. Like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, all of that stuff had the
But
cheesy...
he wasn't Brooklyn like I am.
dub.
Shit, I'm from Brooklyn. I got the best voice ever, Yugi. Dude, listen.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Dude, it's got
I
to
am
the
from New York.
outrageous
No one's
point
under-
on Vine where I went onto the anime section on Vine and you literally just see edits of SpongeBob and Corey in the house and stuff. It's literally got to that point. It's ridiculous.
That's awesome.
You just see
when we
all
do
this
that.
rap
Awesome.
and stuff like to all these SpongeBob clips being edited, and I'm like, oh my god, really? Why would you do this?
Let me know, do you guys feel like survival series are better with one main character or like many main characters, not just one like Fate Zero?
Well, I
like
think,
many characters.
I think singular
but it
makes
has to be
more
executed
thrilling.
right.
Like if you want a thriller story, then you have to have only one character. If you
I
care
like-
more so about all of them,
For
then
one character, yeah, for
I
sure.
feel as though the Fate series is probably one of the few series that actually do many main characters in the survival series well. Other than that, I can't really think of any other.
Gantz tries to do it where it has many characters and
Never
yet you
seen
don't. That's all. They're all put into a situation where they all die essentially if they're not careful in that.
Yeah. I mean, there's
I
like
probably wouldn't like it, though.
there's like a couple, but
Nah,
I don't
he
know.
would hate that show. He would hate that show.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know for a fact, Tabit, you would hate Gantz.
Mayoga is poop.
Mayoga, last episode, made me kind of want to cringe, but we'll talk about that next week.
Wait, who said Mayoga is like Fate Zero?
Someone actually put that.
HM,
It was-
the same
In
guy.
In what
that's-
way? In
Oh,
what
boy.
way? Please
Oh,
tell
boy.
Dude,
me.
it's better.
Dude, oh boy.
Uh,
I'm
joking,
staying
I'm
out
not
there.
saying-
I'm just gonna leave the call.
See you on my next video.
Let
I've
me
not
know
seen
that
it, so it
Fate
is better.
Zero is really thrilling, though. Yeah, like I said, Fate Zero is probably one of the the Fate series in general is probably one of the few that actually do the survival genre good with like a lot of characters.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I think me and Jesse will agree on this. Is that one main character for a thriller show like Survival is probably the best way to be.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I mean,
'Cause I
maybe not
always
just
get
one,
to-
maybe like a pair
Yeah.
of people, like two people or something. Not like a ton, though. At least in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Because, like, with those, with the shows with, like, a bunch of main characters somewhat, I always like one character out of all of them, and I hate, like, an episode maybe without them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, I want this character to be in it, but he's not in this episode. Like, come on.
And that's a problem because it actually makes a lot of people start like dislike an episode or dislike a show because of that.
Yeah.
because if, for example, and also when they kill them off, like if they kill off the character, and then now it's like your favorite character is now gone from the show. Oh boy.
Yeah. But I mean, it does it with One Piece. I mean, sometimes Luffy's not in it, but the rest of the crew, like everyone loves the Straw Hats crew. So like with that, like with a couple of them out of it, I mean, you miss them, but I mean, the characters are all equally awesome. So, I mean, that's something done right with like a bunch of main characters and such. I mean, Luffy's the main character, but yeah.
Let Me Know said he meant like death matches, kind of like Miraniki and Fate Zero. So I don't think he means like survival in general. I think he means like
Batum, for example, which is the whole thing's the game
of.
He
means things like that because he said because survival could mean anything like Attack on Titan.
Batum. Let's go around an island and throw bombs at people.
I thought Batum was very.
Oh, speaking of a bad dub, that is a terrible dub.
What, Batum?
Yeah.
I never heard the dub for that.
Dub. It is awful. I watched it dub, unfortunately.
I might have watched it dub as well, but I think it was very gruesome and vulgar for what it was, to be honest.
You know what sucks, though? The manga's still going for that. The manga's really good. The anime's like, okay.
I don't think we'll ever get a continuation of that.
No, it wasn't popular enough, man. I'll be honest with you. It was not popular enough. Yeah.
I honestly probably wouldn't even watch a continuation,
that
to
was,
be honest.
By the way, that was the company that made Death Smiles for the Xbox 360, which is also a company that does a lot of hentai with weird, lowly characters. I'll tell you that right now.
Really?
Dude, the character designs in Batum are so weird, especially on the one girl, the main girl.
Yep.
Great.
Go look up. I'll tell you right now, Memory. I'm telling you right now. Go look up Death Smiles. Like, just type it in Google and see the characters and tell me that it doesn't look like the girl from Batum.
They've done a couple games. They do more 2D style stuff, like story-driven games.
They do like shump games more than anything else. Like they want to do shoot 'em ups and shit like that.
Yeah, like shoot 'em ups, beat 'em ups with like story dialogue to it, but they're mostly like 2D, kind of like the. I can't think of too many examples. Kind of like an Odin Sphere style game. If you've ever
I like
played
Odin Sphere. I can't wait for the PS4 remake, but I'm not gonna buy it day one. But I am gonna buy it eventually.
I'm not a huge beat 'em up or shoot 'em up fan, but
you play Call of Duty though,
and Destiny.
All right, we'll take some final.
Oh, the girl
questions.
does look like the girl from Batum.
Yeah, I told you. Yep.
That is freaky.
Yep.
If you guys have some final questions, put them in the chat.
Yeah, we'll take a few more. Because I'm gonna have to go on myself in a little while. Well, apparently people was like typing. Not like a type.
How many
for like
should we say? We can't just say final questions because sometimes that lasts for like.
How about 3 questions? 3. First 3 questions that we get, we'll answer. So go, race everyone, do it for our amusement and your own amusement too. Also.
What anime suffered because of forced romance?
I only grabbed one corner.
Well, apparently you heard him in the background. No, you can't ask 3 questions. Let me know. Listen, we get your first one. The rest, come on. Let other people answer too. What anime suffered because? I'm trying to think of some.
What was the question?
I don't really.
What anime suffered because of forced romance?
I don't have an answer for that. Like, I have no idea what was forced.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Most brutal death in anime.
No, we're not.
Wait, should we skip that question and do the most?
We can skip that one and go to his other
We
one.
could do most brutal death in anime. I've said that before, though. I said in Razafan, I still think that's one of the most brutal deaths. But
I kind of don't want to answer this one either because I feel like there's going to be so many spoilers and people are going to get annoyed. Like,
no, you can go for it.
I'll
Just
say
try
the,
to be general with it.
you know what? Has anyone read any manhwa/manha? That's the all-day otakus of that.
I tried to read.
Dude, there's some brutal deaths in another.
I read.
the umbrella. That's what I'm saying.
The
mate.
umbrella.
Oh God.
I read the Breakers and the Breaking New Waves. That was a manhwa. I'm also reading. I forget. I forget the name of this.
What does that even mean? I don't know what that means.
Korean manga. That's what they're called. Since they're manhwa.
No,
I'm actually looking.
never read any.
I watched an
I don't know.
anime.
I can't
it's
really
not-
get into them for some odd reason. Maybe it's because I haven't really found a good one. But I was reading. I can't remember the name, but basically it's like a romance type of series, and I'm not really one for romances, but it had like two main characters. Like the guy couldn't hear, and then I think the girl was blind or something like that.
Wow,
And,
that's messed up. Holy shit! What?
yeah. So it was like some story on that, some romance story about them trying to communicate with one another or something like that. So.
Oh, another
Yeah.
another manhwa I've read is Girls in the Wild, which is a great like action type, martial arts type manga / Korean manga. That's pretty good.
The
So-
iOS Otaku said, "What anime do you think should have never existed?"
Glass slip.
This is the last question.
Pupa.
School days, school days,
Shut up,
school
man.
days, school days, and school days,
Shut up. I'm gonna.
and glass slip as
Oh.
well. I'll just try.
I'll just
did I
say-
forget to mention school days? Yeah. that.
No, you didn't.
Sexist.
Pupa.
It's
Pupa.
sexist. It's sexist. Mars of Destruction.
Bars
High
of
School DxD. I'm just
See.
joking. I'm just joking, memory. Don't-
And now I'd say Memories. Ones
Oh
were
yeah,
pretty
speaking
fair.
of Mars and Destruction, I just watched that. That was fucking terrible. Holy shit.
Dude, I give you credit. I started watching. That was like one of the shows I've never done that with a show before. I watched it the first 20 minutes of it. And I
Isn't
turned
there
it
only
off.
one episode and it's only like
Yeah. the sound effects were so bad, dude. It was
It's
so
real.
bad.
It's technically a movie, isn't it? But they call it a series because
Yeah,
split
they call it a
multiple
movie,
parts.
but it's an OVA.
Yeah, no,
Which is only like 19 minutes long, I think.
no, it has to be longer than that.
No, it's 19 minutes long.
it's
So
pretty
what-
short, dude.
I could have swore it was like 20 something minutes long. So did I watch the
You
whole
might
damn
be-
thing? Just-
You might be talking about the other one that's
What?
with Mars of Destruction. I think it's called like Helter Skelter or something like that.
Here, hold on. Let me look it up really quick.
Because I could have swore that was long. I'm sorry. but
Yeah,
I just-
Helter Skelter. That's what it was called. Oh no,
Yeah,
wait, that's not
Mars of Destruction, 19 minutes.
Wait, no, that's not Helter Skelter. That's a fucking hentai.
Whoa.
That's a different
Well,
Mars of
Helter Skelter.
Destruction.
Memory,
19
have
minutes.
you watched Helter Skelter? Let's ask that question. I'm just kidding.
No, I
I've
haven't.
not watched the recent chapter. I've not read the recent chapter yet, so I can't answer that. Honestly,
Dude, Mars of
I'm gonna read
Destruction
it tomorrow.
now.
Oh, we should do. Hey, let me know has a good point. We should do a live reaction to Mars of Destruction.
Sure.
How can we do a live reaction if I already watched it, though?
Well, another one. Do it anyway.
Dude, you
do
can get
something that
out
we
then.
all
You
have
can
to watch.
leave, mate.
I forget.
Oh, but that
I'm
would
trying
actually.
to find what it was called.
I'd be down for that if you guys get us like 30 likes.
A million
Or
likes.
No, I'd say 40 likes. If you get 40
Well-
likes, we'll do it.
All right. So we'll actually put that on the Twitter. We'll write that down. If you 40
Well,
likes
we're
on
gonna have to do
this,
something the professor hasn't seen then, or would he's just gonna have to
No, we-
rewatch it
we
if
could
he
think
doesn't
of
want to.
we could think
We're
of
gonna
that.
have
Oh,
to
yeah.
rewatch that abomination. Oh my.
It's not. It's he can still watch it again.
Yeah,
I
like
can
you could
still
actually
watch it,
you could actually be like, oh, here it comes the scene. Oh God, here it comes. You could do stuff like that. So you can
No,
watch it.
I don't want that, man. I don't want to be spoiled that something's about to happen.
Let me
Oh
know.
wait, I found it.
Are you really
I
gonna
found
take
it.
that series
I found
seriously?
it. It has a
No,
it has a
but I
worse
want to
rating.
watch it as it is.
Let me know.
That's the
Said
same,
replace Professor Anime with Sun Wukong or Salone. We were actually thinking about that. We don't really like Professor Anime anyway.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
Okay.
Damn.
I'll just-
Live
I'll
on
just leave the
stream,
podcast.
though, man.
I'll see you all
Dude.
in my next
But
video.
they have
This
the
is the
chillest, they have the chillest podcast anyway, so they might not come.
Oh, dude, shut up.
No,
man.
but this show right here, Skelter Heaven, is what it's called. It's by the same people who did Mars of Destruction. It has a worse rating than Mars of Destruction.
Why don't
How
we
long
watch
is that?
It's 19 minutes. It's the same. It's by the
All right,
same
we can watch
people.
We can
Maybe I
watch
watched. Maybe I
19
watched it like
minutes.
10 minutes and I just turn it off right away, or maybe less. I'm probably crazy like that because I really hated Mars of
Yeah,
Destruction.
It's
I
a
prefer
mecha.
it.
Yeah, it has a 2.04 on Mal.
Oh, we should do that if we get to like 100 likes.
And then Mars of Destruction has a 2.4, and it's by the same people, and it's same
Well,
time length, everything.
We could do that if we get to like 40 likes. We could watch that this week because Professor, I'm presuming, hasn't watched it.
Which one?
Yep.
Skelter Heaven.
Skelter
No,
Heaven.
I
The
haven't.
Hoe and Hippo came as we were kind of wrapping things up.
Oh, hello.
Well, Skelter
Hello
Heaven
and goodbye.
is pretty much considered a prequel, I think, to. Well, it came before it. It's not considered like a prequel in terms of the story, but it came before Mars
Candy Big
Destruction.
Fluffy,
They can
don't
watch
don't
both.
bring up back Mango, please. Don't do that. We don't need Mango.
Watch both in one stream.
We can just do
we
two
could-
separate recordings and release them at the same day.
Or we could just put them together.
Well,
Or
then
we
you have
could
to
do
make
that,
it like
I mean,
make it like 50 likes. We
Or
have to
no,
get 50 likes.
we'll see. We'll see.
yeah. If we hit 40 likes, we'll do Mars of Destruction, but, well, I don't know. We should think about a like goal, and we'll put it in the thing for both of them, though.
Yeah, we'll put it down in the Twitter. So follow us on Twitter if you didn't follow us already on there.
Yeah, we'll put it in the
Cool.
description of the video as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, so is that how we're wrapping up?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so thanks everyone for coming. You know, you guys are crazy, really. Like, I mean, I swear to God, the Ellipses and Mango talk and all this shit, but you know, you supported us nonetheless. So thank you. We really appreciate that. So we're good with that. We're wrapping up. So everyone, say goodbye.
Peace out.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Okay, and we'll talk to all of you later. Have a good one, everyone.
I'll see you all in our next video. Adios.
Of course, and
Adios.
then that happens.